I spent my childhood and many of my teenage years living in Vilnius. It's a neighborhood near one of the Vilnius exits, and because of that, it had a few unique things about it. It was very safe to start with. It had an overabundance, I'd say, of supermarkets all around. Realistically, you couldn't even make it 5 minutes without coming across one. On my journey to my elementary school when I was a little kid, I always passed some interesting locations, from a pizza place that I very often frequented to the orange houses that usually signaled my entrance into the school. I don't like to remember my childhood too much. It was gone in an instant, and the instant that was there wasn't particularly happy. My teenage years, on the other hand, now that's something to be remembered. My teenage years took me through an alternate route. If my previous road to school took only 10 minutes, this one took 30. I had to cross a few streets and walk a long way to get to my destination. But it did give me an appreciation for the surrounding areas that's a bit stronger than perhaps most would like to admit. There were bridges, street art, though at the time the street art was just a pale wall with the words, "I didn't steal the car," spray painted on it. I always thought of what it would be like to live in the surrounding buildings, the giant monoliths. I suppose, in a way, a bit depressive, though eventually you will get used to them. I know I did. I grew up surrounded by tall buildings and the noise of the city, so when I grew up, it's kind of what I was more attuned to. My teenage years were primarily spent hanging with friends, both in school and out walking around the various neighborhoods surrounding the place. Though my favorite destination was, as with any high school student, home. That was the road that I walked for, what, 8 years? Consistently, almost every day, discounting the times where it was too cold or I was too sick. And then, how it ended. Like a blink, and it was over. I'd passed my school exams, and I was out of it, ready to move on to a new life. And now, as I sit here waiting for the bus, I wonder if I wasted it.